Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Rossica with 924 rating versus Bruno Puno with 952 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's hop right in. We're going to go ahead and see Bruno win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, decide to go first, 40 versus 42. Opening hands, we have Gozen, Heavy Forward, Urgent Schedule, Veiler, and Talons, so they are main decking Talons and Gozen in 42, and they're also playing Earth Machine. Then they have Ogre, Desires, Foolish, Revolt, and Called By. So we're going to see Tri-Brigade versus Earth Machine. Activate Desires to go banish. Said, dang, the one of, and then draws Berry Warbler. Okay, we take that. Playing the Fabled in the deck. So you playing the Fabled, the Rescue Cat, the Birds. Now, up next, they're going to activate Foolish Burial. So, Foolish, go dump Swallow, Special Warbler, and then Warbler effect, Chain Veiler, Chain Called By, hit that, Special Summon back out Sparrow. And then Sparrow effect to go search. So, Sparrow, search Nerval. And then Overlay, go for Starling. And then they're going to Starling effect, detach. And then go grab Swallow. Kind of crazy though, like, this might not have been the right play, because, like, what if they just got hit with Imperm on Warbler, right? Like, what do they do from there? Berry Summon Swallow, now you're locked in the XYZs, like Robin Pass. You know what I mean? I don't know, but and then Special Summon out Swallow, and Special Summon out Nerval. Then get rid of those, go for Blossom. Nerval effect to banish and summon, so they're going to banish 4, and then summon out Omen, get rid of all those, go for Appaloosa, and then effects, so they're going to get Omen effect, Blossom effect, and then Nerval effect, or you're going to search, why no Blossom? That's wrong, of course. Effect to go banish, summon out double Dragon Lords, set Revolt Pass, draw Gear Frame, and then activate Heavy Forward, so it's going to go search for Brutal Dozer, and then activate Urgent Schedule, so summon out Fortress, and summon out Harvester. Then get rid of those. Go for the Cleaford Genius. Now, I actually want to reread it just to make sure I remember what it does. It says this link summon cards unaffected by spell traps and the activated effects of other link monsters. Once per turn, you target one face-up card in each player's field except this card. Both of those have their effects negated until the end of the turn. And then the last part doesn't matter. Right? Actually, when two monsters summon at the same time, maybe that could come up. Probably won't, but like could come up with like Urgent Schedule. And then activate target Forward and Appaloosa. They're going to chain Ogre, so this is still going to get negated. And then normal summon out Gear Frame, effect. They could have Talents to look at the hand. Maybe they just don't care about it. And then effect summon itself out. And then effect go down Citadel. Overlay into Gear Giant X. And then double Dragon Lords to out Gear Giant X. Thinking, so they're going to kit effect to go dump. So, kit dump Nerval to search, Nerval grab Kuraz, and then activate talents to draw 2, draws the Dura Crane, and then Ruin Force. Okay, discard Ruin Force for Fortress, and this must be special summoned from the graveyard by banishing machines from your graveyard whose levels are 12 or more. Okay, so I'm guessing that, well, I guess what else does this card do? When your opponent activates your card or effect during the battle phase, pay half your life points, negate it, and if you do, half your opponent's life points. This card doesn't seem very good. I mean, it's got a lot of attack, which is cool. And then like a half life points, so after summon, they're going to dotKuro on Ruin Force, enter battle phase, attack over double Dragon Lords, main phase 2, tribute the summon out, and effect to try to summon out from deck. That's going to bring out Trencher. Overlay for River, and then Revolt here. So that'll go into Omen. And then Banish. What are the odds they forget Blossom again? Hey, they got it. Okay. So, draw Kuraz, put back Kuraz. Was that their third Kuraz? No, okay, just two. I was like, no way, they have three of that in their deck. And then discard, summon out Fortress, Trencher. So, they're going to banish the summon out. And then Harvester effect to go search out Tunneler. And then Harvester effect, make it level 9, because they take the two levels of these, combine them together, you get 9, so overlay for rank 9. And then effect pop Omen, Omen to go search, which is going to search out Fractal, which they can't do because they only have 3 banished, so they can't do that. And of course they're not catching it. Pass, draw Bird Call. Then normal summon, activate Gozen, which puts them in a tough spot, right? I mean, what are they going to do from here? This card doesn't do anything else, right? When it starts that battle, attach it. Okay, yes, it's not an interruption here. That's not a quick effect. Nope. Fractal effect, ascend. But what are they going to do from there? Yeah, okay, they just go ahead and admit defeat. That was actually a really good game 1. And then we're going to see Bird Up go first in game 2. We have Heavy Ford, Trencher, Gamma, Ruin Force, and Talents. They have Fractal, Swallow, Nib, Revolt, and Nib. So Fractal effect to go dump. And then dump Kit, dump Nerval, grab Kuraz, discard Swallow, summon Kuraz. That's why they would do all that extra dumping with Kit and such. And then they're going to Gamma the Kuraz. And then set Revolt, pass, draw Gear Frame. So normal summon out Gear Frame, effect, that'll go grab this, and then effect to go dump. That's going to go dump Citadel, overlay for Gear Giant X, and then Gear Giant X effect to search out Harvester, and then Heavy Forward, so go grab Brutodozer, and then Tribute Off, special, effect to summon out from deck. That's going to summon Harvester. And they're going to Tribute Harvester for Trencher. The opponent does have Nib and can use it at any time. And they're going to drop Nib now. They probably should have done it before the XYZ came out, right? Because this can just summon itself out from the graveyard. So that's not good. And you're just giving them more by doing that. They're going to go ahead, Trencher, summon Harvester. Is there a reason they didn't use the effect? Because they didn't use it already, right? That was their... Because they summoned it off of this, but this negates the effect. And then they just summoned it now and didn't use the effect. Maybe trying to play around Ogre. Tribute, summon out the XYZ, and then effect the re-equip. But to be fair, like, they shouldn't have before this, but nobody knows what these cards do. Even I don't know what half the cards do exactly. I kind of get the point of the deck. They end on no interruptions, so the deck's bad, but like I know what some of the things do. Effect to go search out Fortress, activate Talents, take Nib, Heavy Forward to switch this to attack, and then they're going to discard those to bring out Fortress. Battle Phase, they do have Revolt though. Activate Revolt. And then they're going to use 4, summon Omen, and then Omen, Nerval, Kit, so banish Fortress, dump Fractal, search Kuraz. Omen's going to get crashed here with the Nib, and then Omen effect to go search Nerval, so they're going to have a lot of follow-up through Kuraz and Nerval, which is going to give them multiple lines of plays. So then attack. Main phase 2, they're going to go for the link 1, and then pass. Couldn't they have, so this is if a face-up Earth Machine monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, summon it from the graveyard. Okay, so they misplayed, right? Because they should have used River to attack on the Omen, take 500, summon out Citadel, and then crash Nib into Omen. And then, like, you know, they would just have this. There's no reason to go for the link 1, right? Like, this doesn't actually do anything. Okay. Charles Rescue Cat, discard Nerval, special summon Kuraz, Nerval effect to go search, Nerval, grab Fractal. And then Kuraz effect. Also, why didn't they get rid of this? And like they got rid of Harvester, but shouldn't they have gotten rid of this because this can summon itself out? And then like your opponent has to revolt in main phase, otherwise if they do it during battle phase, you just win. And then like I feel like there was a lot more to do, right? Like I don't know, I'm not an Earth Machine player, but hey, the deck doesn't seem that hard. Summon out Doom Eagle effect, put back Citadel, and that's just game. Go for access code effect, gain 3000 attack, and then normal summon or access code effect, pop first, okay. Then normal summon Fractal effect, and we're going to see him at defeat. Now moving on to game 3, we are going to go ahead and see Earth Machine go first. Opening hands, we have Tunneler, Harvester, I don't even know, Unclap. Yeah, Unclap. I mean, it's close enough. Gear Frame and Anti-Spell. They have Kuraz, Ogre, Veiler, Sparrow, and Tanky. So they're going to normal summon effect. They don't have this in deck, but it's getting hit with Veiler anyways. Set and then pass, and this doesn't do anything. This is the draw one. This is normal summon. Yeah, this is just not that great. Draw Imperm. Anti-Spell, which is going to shut down their plays. Draw Called By. And then normal summon, effect to go search. Go grab Dozer. Then tribute summon. They could have ogred this to get it off field. That could have not been good. Yeah, there's no point in doing that. And then summon out Trencher. Overlay, go for the XYZ. And then XYZ effect, attach, go search Bullet Train. And then special summon out. Go for the Link 1. Go for the Link 1. Get rid of those. Go for the Ancient Gear effect to go search Box. And then Box effect. Huh? You can add one Earth Machine. Why wasn't this used? Don't you just search for free? It doesn't only search this, right? Am I wrong? Because that has search for 500 attack or 500 defense. It's got to be another target. I don't know these cards' attacks and defenses by heart, but does this card really only search Tunneler? Okay. Go for Goliath. I'll trust them. They're going to go for Knuckle. Tunnel effect, so go put back and then draw 2, which is kind of nice. Draws, they got goes and they're insane. So attack, set, and they have a lot of follow up here. They're gonna end phase, bullet add back, so add back Dozer, pass turn, and then draw Kuraz. Also, like this can go ahead and special summon back out Bullet, and then Bullet goes to graveyard, gets to add, so that's cool. Activate Tanky. Tanky grab Fractal, and then Fractal effect, discard to go dump, so it's going to dump Kit to dump Nerval to search, and then Nerval is going to grab Fractal, normal summon out the Fractal, then end of main, because they're trying to go battle phase, effect to summon back out Bullet Train. Then in main phase still, they're going to Fractal effect to banish 2. That's going to go through, which summons Blossom. What if they just summon double Dragon Lords there? That would have been kind of scary, right? So, you just chain Gozen, because, like, why not? I mean, what are the odds they play Doll? Let's say, like, -1. Blossom to draw Ash, put back, Blossom, draw Blossom. And then they just go ahead and admit defeat there. They don't even say GG's. Wild. They did lose to Gozen, but we're going to see at the match. It's only 27 minutes long. Wow, that felt longer than 27 minutes long. Maybe it's because I was just, like, thinking about both of their plays, like, I do that, like, every replay, obviously, but, like, I was thinking, like, wow, this player was comboing, like, why didn't they do this differently, why, and, like, same with this player. I just feel like if I was both of these players, this would have just been maybe a worse match because there might have been less turns because I'm an OTK genius. But no, I'm playing. I don't know. Earth Machine seems like a fun deck, but at the same time, like, it just doesn't do anything, right? Like, I don't know. They didn't even get interrupted that second turn, and like their end board was a Link 2 that's not an interruption. They're like had to have been more, and if there's not, then there's probably just not a reason to play this deck. Like, there's other fun decks out there. Like, this deck's fun, and this deck can get wins. The build's definitely a little bit awkward, playing Rescue Cat, Fabled, all the birds. I'm pretty sure they were playing multiple Sparrow. I think we saw one off Desires, and then one was Foolish, so it might not have enough room for, like, going second cards. They're also not playing DP, which is, like, a huge downfall, because you really just, like, get hurt by low-impact hand traps at that point. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.